the bombing and its immediate aftermath. The episode opens with a brutal act of terrorism. A car bomb detonates in the bustling West Acres shopping center, leaving a trail of death and destruction. The sheer violence of the attack immediately establishes the season's high stakes. The focus quickly shifts to the supposed perpetrator, Robert Winters, an unassuming IT consultant, Robert Winters. His swift identification as the suicide bomber raises immediate questions. Is he truly the mastermind or a pawn in a larger game? Diana Taverner, a figure of authority and ambition within MI5, leads the investigation. Her presence underscores the political pressure surrounding the event. The public demands answers, and Taverner must navigate the complex landscape of intelligence gathering, political maneuvering, and the very real threat of further attacks. The episode subtly hints at the possibility of a wider conspiracy, leaving the audience wondering if Winters acted alone or if this is the beginning of a coordinated campaign. The uncertainty surrounding the attack's motives and potential connections forms the central mystery that drives the narrative forward. The emotional impact of the bombing, the loss of innocent lives, and the pervasive fear it instills are palpable, adding a layer of urgency and gravity to the unfolding events. River's concern and the tragic encounter with David. Amidst the chaos of the bombing investigation, River Cartwright's personal anxieties take center stage. He notices a disturbing decline in his grandfather, David Cartwright, a retired MI5 legend. David's increasing paranoia and memory lapses raise red flags for River, who fears his grandfather's mental state is deteriorating. Driven by a sense of familial duty and perhaps a suspicion that David's anxieties might be rooted in something more substantial, River decides to visit him. This visit, however, takes a horrifying turn. David, lost in his own world of confusion and suspicion, mistakes River for an intruder and tragically shoots him dead. This shocking event dramatically alters the course of the story. The death of River, a key character so early in the season, is a bold narrative choice, immediately establishing a sense of unpredictability and raising the stakes for the remaining characters. The circumstances of his death, killed by his own grandfather in a moment of tragic misunderstanding, add a layer of poignant irony. It also casts a dark shadow over David's character, transforming him from an older politician of the intelligence world into a figure of tragedy and potential danger, the deception and the unraveling mystery. The aftermath of River's death further complicates the already complex situation. Jackson Lamb, the cynical and unconventional head of the Slough Horses, is called in to identify the body. The discovery of River's identification of the deceased leads everyone to believe that River is the victim. However, the astute viewer is left with lingering doubts. The episode masterfully matches the audience's expectations, hinting that things are not as straightforward as they seem. The title, Identity Theft, has a deeper meaning, suggesting that someone's identity has been manipulated or assumed. The possibility that River's death is a carefully orchestrated deception rather than a genuine tragedy begins to emerge. This twist sets the stage for a season filled with intrigue and double crosses, where the lines between truth and falsehood are blurred. The episode concludes with a sense of unease and unanswered questions, leaving the audience desperate to know the truth behind the bombing, River's supposed demise, and the secrets lurking in the shadows of the intelligence world. The seeds of a larger conspiracy are sown, promising a season of twists, turns, and potentially devastating revelations.